Hi friends, I'm cooking up some food in my pressure cooker from Pampered Chef, and I'd like to share with you how I make chicken and rice. So here we go. I've got my little helper here too, so he should keep things interesting. So he's interested in the steam. This is our pressure cooker. Yes, it is, buddy. And this is actually one of our new utensils. It's a bamboo handled silicone spoon. Let's see if you can see in there. I've got some pre-cooked diced chicken that I am just browning up a little bit. And my setting is on sear, so it kind of acts like a stovetop. Love it. Okay, so what I like to do, hang on baby, is first I'm going to add 4 cups of beef stock. So let's go ahead and add that. This is our, see that clumpiness? I actually buy the paste and I mix it in water. So that's just the part that I didn't get totally dissolved. That's okay, buddy. So here's that. This is actually our classic mixing bowl. I really like this bowl. Hold on, bud. Because it has the measurements written on here. So when I want to do a certain number of cups, this is 8 cups up here. But I like this because I can measure quick and use it for all sorts of things.
Can we open this, Mom?
So let's open our rice. I'm using a medium grain rice. Now I do equal cups of water or stock.
Here you go, Mom.
To rice. So this is about a cup. This came with one of my rice cookers in the past, so I just use that.
Scoop?
Yeah, you can scoop, buddy. I love letting my kids cook with us. Or cook with me. Whoopsie. Rice everywhere, too. Here's another one. I need 4.
Oh, that's so big.
3. Now, if you do long grain, you're going to want to add more liquid. But you definitely want to have equal parts. Yep. You can pour it in. Equal parts. It never hurts to put a little extra. That's enough, buddy. We've got the right amount. Nope, no more. You definitely want to have at least equal parts. If you put a little more liquid, all it does is make your rice a little bit stickier. So if you prefer to be on the stickier end, add a little more liquid. Next, I'm going to add minced garlic, and then I'm going to add the crushed peppercorn and garlic. Now, I know that's double garlic, but we really like garlic in our recipe. Okay, so I've got my measuring spoon. This is our adjustable measuring spoon. This is a teaspoon, and I'm going to do 3 of these. Okay, so I cut the camera so that I wouldn't drop anything. I put a tablespoon of this, which was 3 teaspoons. These measuring spoons are really nice because you can adjust it and it shows you how much you've got there. I don't know if it's not, there you go. So you can get the tablespoon ones or the teaspoon ones. There's 2 different sizes. Okay, so this is actually a variation of a recipe out of a book that I have for pressure cookers, and I want to share that with you because it's been very helpful to me. Pampered Chef does have a pressure cooker manual that comes with it, and it has quite a few beautiful recipes in it, so you can find good recipes there. If you're a beginner, this is a great place to start because if you cook through this cookbook, you're going to have a lot of knowledge about how to cook all different sorts of things. So let me show you this book. It's called Great Food Fast by Bob Warden, and the recipe that I'm playing with right now is cheesy chicken and rice. This is one that's got broccoli in it, and it gives you a pretty good recipe for what I'm doing. I don't like to put flour in mine, so I skip this. I'm going to add milk after it's cooked and cheese, and I could add broccoli in there too, but I'm probably not going to. So let's look at how long we need to cook this. So we need to cook this at 5 minutes on high, and then I will do a quick release and I'll add milk and cheese. So I wanted to show you how we set this up. Since I'm going to do 5 minutes, that's not going to be a pre-programmed time for chicken or rice. So what I do is I press custom time, and then I take it down.
Can I press warm again?
To 5 minutes. I'm going to let you press start, buddy. And then press start. Nice. And then up here, I always like to make sure that my steam release is nice and flat. See, my button's up. Okay, while we wait for our food to cook, let's play a little game together, all right? See how many, now you're gonna have to excuse my kitchen because it's time to clean up while the food cooks, but I thought this would be fun first. See how many Pampered Chef items you can spot in my kitchen. And if you guess, well, throw out your guess in there and I'll go back in the comments later and I'll tell you guys who wins, okay? So let's start on this part of the kitchen. I'm gonna give you the first one. We all know I have an Instant Pot. Okay. And we have something else here.
Can I start it? Can I start it, Mom? How long? This is so long.
Like I said, excuse my messy kitchen. This right here might be covering something important. Oh, here's a tricky one. Maybe I'll spin this. See anything in here? Hold on, Mr. Will. Oh, I don't even know how you're going to be able to count the things in here. Now here's a treasure trove. These are some of my favorites right here.
What do we need, Mom?
Nothing. I don't need nothing. What's down here? Oh, goodness.
Mom, look at these.
Yeah, cutters.
They help Mom make.
These are not Pampered Chef. But most of everything else here is. Okay, how many things did you catch that were Pampered Chef in my little video tour? All right, friends, we got 1 minute left for this to cook. It says cook time. All right, it just switched to warming.
My birthday's gonna come up, and then I can go to
So let's release the steam.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. All right, so the steam's gonna release, and when you see this weight go down, that means that your lid can open. Okay, so my weight has gone down. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this so the next time I use it, it's ready. Let's see what this looks like. So, I am gonna fluff my rice a bit and mix in my milk and cheese. You don't even have to really put milk in there unless you want it to be creamy. Okay, I added some milk, and now I'm going to add some sharp cheddar cheese. As you can see, when it comes to cooking, I don't hardly measure anything. Now, one of my kids doesn't particularly like cheddar cheese, so what I like, you could leave this on top just to kind of melt across the top or mix it in. I like to mix it in because I'm going to leave this sitting here on warm for my kids to eat at lunch in about half an hour. So this will all just melt in. Okay, what I was going to say is you don't need to do cheddar. You can do whatever kind of cheese you want. Sometimes I don't put any cheese in it at all, and I just add Romano or something like that on top. Yummy. Now, the one thing I haven't put in here that is a must-have in my opinion is salt and pepper. So I'm pretty sure that our garlic herb or our garlic peppercorn that I put in earlier, I guess that is pepper. I'm pretty sure it already does have some salt in the ingredients. So later, I probably will taste this before I serve it, just to make sure it has enough salt. Pampered Chef sells a glass lid. I love having a glass lid. The other one's a little heavy and bulky, so I like to set it aside and just keep a glass lid when I'm leaving it on a warm. And the warming function works for 4 hours. And that's chicken and rice for you guys.